Storm Tracker weather starts now with Brianna Juneau.
Welcome back. Taking a look at your weather headlines, you can expect some scattered showers and thunderstorms tonight and a little bit through tomorrow as well. We'll have some cooler temperatures tomorrow, feeling a bit more like autumn, but dry and warm. Conditions will pop up again for Tuesday through next weekend. Now let's take a look at your current temperatures. You can really see where that cold front is moving through, because over here on those western and Rocky Mountain front portions, those temperatures are in the 50s, but 80-degree temperatures over in that eastern portion of the state. It'll be a nice cool night tonight with those lows a little bit cooler than what we saw yesterday, into the 40s and the 50s. And some more good news, most of us didn't have to battle too much with that smoke. There's still some smoky conditions over in that Glasgow area that will quickly push out of the region, but there's some more smoke on the way, but mainly for that Missoula Butte area through Monday tomorrow. But it looks like most of north central Montana will be out of the way for that smoke for a couple of days at least. But here's a look at your upper level patterns. We did have an upper level ridge that was taking control of the region, which is why we saw those warm temperatures yesterday and today. But that cold front and this upper level trough is quickly moving into the area, which means cooler temperatures for tomorrow, and that also was pushing in, or is what's pushing in, those showers and thunderstorms that we're seeing tonight. Now here's a look at your severe thunderstorm outlook. Mainly places in that Great Falls to Lewistown down into the southwestern portion of the state will see some mostly non-severe storms. Now if you do see some thunderstorms, we could see some gusty winds and maybe even some brief downpours, but other than that, this is some much needed precipitation to the area. Most of the system is going to continue to push east. You can see some of those thunderstorms, non-severe, moving through. As we hit tomorrow morning on Monday, there's still going to be some scattered showers through the area, through that Lewistown and Glasgow, and even through that Great Falls area. But once it moves through to the afternoon, that's when these clouds are going to decrease and most of that system is going to push out of the area. So we'll actually see some sunnier skies for the evening time on into the night. So you can expect some decreasing cloud cover for that, and then some sunny skies on the way for Tuesday and on to next weekend. But here's a look at your wind gust tracker. We did have to battle with some of those winds today. Some more winds are on the way, actually becoming a bit more widespread as we head towards 10 p.m. But we could see those wind gusts up to 40 to 50 miles per hour at times. I was kind of in the way there, sorry, but that's going to push over into that eastern portion of the state tonight. So we might see a bit of a breezy day tomorrow, especially through the morning and these eastern portions of the state, with those wind gusts up to 30 miles per hour through 11 a.m. And then as we hit the evening, that's when those winds are going to finally begin to decrease. But here's a look at your low temperatures tonight. A little bit cooler than what we saw yesterday, but still going to be in the 40s and the 50s. And we'll see some mostly cloudy skies with some scattered showers and thunderstorms. Tomorrow, expect those high temperatures right back up into the 60s and the 70s. It'll be a cooler day tomorrow, but still mild. And then we'll eventually see decreasing clouds towards the evening time where that sun can get a chance to pop out. There's still going to be some scattered showers through that eastern portion of the state through the afternoon, but drier conditions will be on the way for most of next week. Those temperatures pop right back up into the 80s on Tuesday and possibly even the 90s for some areas on Wednesday. Dry conditions will be on the way, and then it looks like we might see a little bit of some decreasing temperatures as we hit Friday and Saturday.
Well, Charlton here at Washington Grizzly Stadium in Missoula. And after the break, we hear from the Montana Grizzlies following their win on Saturday.
The Montana Grizzlies are off to a 3-0 start after wrapping up non-conference play with a big win over Indiana State. Now the team turns its attention to Big Sky Conference action. MTN's Will Charlton has the recap from Missoula.
It was a very successful Saturday here at Washington Grizzly Stadium for Montana, taking down Indiana State 63-20 to wrap up the first three non-conference games. Now the focus shifts to a big test to open up Big Sky play.
The Grizz did everything right in Saturday's win, recording 647 total yards of offense and converting 33 first downs. This capped off a 3-0 start for Montana. Senior tight end Josh Gale said the offense is clicking.
There's still some stuff we could clean up and fix, but once we are all on the same page, you could really see us just move down the field.
The defense showed out in Saturday's win as well, holding Indiana State to 5 of 15 on third downs, recording 3 sacks and forcing 2 turnovers. Senior linebacker Solomon Tuliapupu was a part of that as the Grizz ramped up their pressure defensively.
We're going to do our best to get after the quarterback as much as possible. We're going to keep working hard during practice, and We want to put out a good product.
Montana now has wins over Indiana State, North Dakota, and Central Washington. Head coach Bobby Hauck said his team is still inexperienced, though.
The big emphasis this week was execution and to play better than we did in any of the first two games, and I think we did that, so we just need to keep going, and we've got to continue to improve, and if we do that, we'll be a hard team to beat. That doesn't mean we can't be beat, but we'll be a hard team to beat.
With all three games being at home so far, Gale and Tuliaupupu are embracing the experience of playing in front of their fans.
Ever since the first day I've been here, it's been just absolutely fantastic. The game day atmosphere is second to none. Every time I come off the field, I'm just screaming at the top of my lungs, good day to be a Grizz.
And it's awesome to be a part of this team. All of our seniors are some pretty good guys, some good leaders. Our young guys, they come around and they listen. So it's just awesome to be a part of this and this community.
Montana begins Big Sky Conference play next Saturday night against rival Idaho. The game once again will be at home and kicks off at 8:15 p.m. In Missoula, Will Charlton, MTN Sports.
Hey everyone, Luke Shelton here at Bobcat Stadium, and for Montana State football, non-conference play has come to a close, and the attention for this team now turns to defending their Big Sky Conference title. For the second straight year, the Cats wrapped up their non-con slate at home against Mercyhurst University, but unlike last year's 39-point trouncing, this time MSU earned a 17-0 victory, and head coach Brent Vegan noted that the Lakers, who won the time of possession battle and converted 4 fourth downs, have made some big strides.
You can get caught up in saying, well, this team came in here last year and we did this. No, we can't do that. We're going to get everybody's best shot, and that's a much better team than they were last year. But a lot of credit goes to Mercyhurst.
They had no quit, so we had to have no quit. And it was mentally tiring, but it's just lining back up and just be like, all right, we can play right now, let's get after it.